Why they keep the rent to them? Why they keep the rent to them?
But the question is that they are saying your government must have documents to be here.
No, all of us, you got the document. You understand me? You got the document. You understand me? And our kids, they are studying here, you are paying for them. Everybody, you are paying for them. You understand me? No, those people, why they could have come in to stop our kids? You understand me? I thought the day they could have started to kidnap our kids. You understand me?
A document for the kids.
That's what they are doing is so good.
They require all the paper where you stay, address, bank statement.
We give it the paper, everything.
There's not even one person who they can get registered without all documents. So they said that we don't pay tax. We are working, we pay tax. Yeah, we pay. So I don't understand what the problem is. And if I ask two people there, you come here to register your child and you didn't get a place. Show me which paper you came to register your child here.
There are people who from April who are saying they came. They haven't got space for foreign national kids.
And they do the same thing. At the hospital, they do the same thing. All over, they do the same thing. They come like by the school. What the school they don't do them? You understand me? If they know they have problem, they must fight it between them. They can't come in to fight in the foreigner. What the foreigner they do to them? What the foreigner to do to them? To be in South Africa, you need to have in the paper. All of us, we got the paper. Our kids, before they enter here.
If you live in South Africa, then you agree with me that there's no single day that you wake up without hearing about violence on the street. These are parents of immigrants who attend school and they are being sacked from the school just because they are immigrants. They are foreigners. They are not from South Africa. Although they pay their school fees, they pay taxes, they do everything that they are supposed to do to stay in the country. They have proper documentations. But because they were not born in South Africa or in a circumstance whereby their parents were not born in South Africa, even if their children are being born in South Africa, their parents' status still don't give them the privilege to walk free in South Africa. These are some of the situations that we are facing in Africa. This is Africa. This is not Europe. This is not Asia. This is not America. This is not Australia. This is Africa, South Africa. But every day you wake up and hear that an African is chasing African. An African is trying to kill an African. An African is trying to push an African away. All because they don't share the same countries.
Forever, I'm here forever. I can't go anywhere. South Africa is my country. I'm African. It's Africa country. No one gonna go. No one is gonna go. And our children gonna go to school.
This incident occurred in KwaZulu-Natal, a school called Addington Primary School. And this school sounds to be a private school whereby they pay school fees. But yes, still, the community says people or students or children who are not citizens cannot attend that school with their children. Black against black, African against African, whereby Chinese children are free to live in the country. Indian children are free to live in the country. White children are free to live in the country. Arab children are free to live in the country. But your own African is not free to live in the country. Not long ago, we saw thousands of Palestinians coming in. They are living free. But yes, still, we are chasing our African brothers and sisters. This is a self-hate that will bring self-destruction if care is not taken. If you live in South Africa like myself, then this thing will not be anything new to you. And this thing will not be anything strange to you. Although the leaders of the nation have tried their best to stop this violence against their own kind, against their African brothers and sisters, against their own black race. But yes, still, it is going on. But let me tell you, it is about education. You heard someone saying that you people don't pay taxes. But go and ask that particular person who is saying that. that where exactly do you go and pay your tax? If you are claiming you pay tax and I, as a foreign national, I don't pay tax, he cannot tell you where exactly that he pay his tax because he don't even know about what he's talking about. When it comes to tax, everybody pay tax in the country, either directly or indirectly. If you go to the shops, if you go to ShopRite, Spar, Pick and Pay, PEP, whatever commodity that you purchase, whatever commodity that you buy, there is VAT on that commodity. That is value added tax. And because of lack of education, these black people, these our African brothers and sisters who call themselves the citizens in South Africa, don't know the meaning of VAT, value added tax. This is a tax whereby all people who lives in the country contribute to it. So foreigners do pay tax. As you are living in the country, you get to experience why they are doing that. You can be asked in the street that are you from Africa? Or in a phrase whereby a person would throw a statement that these people think this is Africa. Meanwhile, South Africa is in the continent of Africa. But majority of black South Africans thinks that South Africa is not Africa. And they claims we, the foreign nationals, are from Africa. What kind of education system lectured these people to believe things that does not exist? That is a big question. As I said, this is about education. I believe strongly that with education, things will be better because the education system is weak and it is not giving them enough research, enough knowledge for them to understand that they cannot fight their own kind. They cannot push Africans, black people, their brothers and sisters away. This is about education, according to my understanding. Although some people also believe that these people who push hatred towards their own kind are being hired to push Africans or black people away. But I don't believe that. I do not believe it. This is about education. Because if you live in a country like I do live in South Africa, then you will understand very well that this is about education. The 30% pass mark must be cancelled. At least 40 or 50% pass mark in examination would be better to enlighten the people. And secondary, these children needs to learn African history at school so that it will enlighten them, it will let them know where we are coming from and where we are heading towards to. This is my little grievances. The comment section is available. My name remains Don Cyrus. I'll end my argument here. As I always say, a word to the wise, it is enough. Thanks for watching. Drop your comments at the comment section, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like the video as well. I'll see you in my next one. Stay awesome.